Hey guys, what's up? Lord Skunk here from LordSkunk.com. Hey, I just got two videos sent to me today from Dr. Nocard of Team Skunk. The one we're going to be looking at today is his 7-star Bistan, Baze Malbus, and Chirrut Imwe gameplay. He has all three of those characters at 7-star, max geared. So we're going to be able to take a peek and see what those characters look like in action live. Now, when we looked at these characters as they were released, from EA Capital Games, they were giving us little bits of information about them. You're talking about their abilities and their synergies and things like that. I mean, on paper, they just looked crazy. You know, they just looked like so OP. We're like, there's no way that these characters are going to be able to perform like this in the game. I mean, it's impossible. They can't. So we're going to get the opportunity to take a look and see how these characters are going to be able to handle high-level arena. So I believe that Dr. Nocard's a rank 1 arena player. So we'll take a look at that. Also, just a quick reminder, two things. Number one, we do have the A Very Skunky Christmas giveaway. We're giving away a $100 gift card. We will be announcing the winner on December 23rd on the LordSkunk.com Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live show, which will happen. That'll be a Friday, and we start the live show at 8:30. Entry cutoff is 9 p.m. So shortly after, we'll be pulling the winner live. So you'll know live on the 23rd if you were the winner. To get into that drawing, make sure that you get into, head over to LordSkunk.com, enter there, or look for the link in the description of this video. You can get in for that. And speaking of the live show, that's the second thing. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes live show every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have those broadcasted on Twitch, YouTube, many other streaming services. You can catch it there. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified when we go live. And if you would, after you watch the video, if you'd be so kind, hit that like button. It's really appreciated. Now let's get in and check out this gameplay of, again, Bistan, Chirrut, and Baze, all 7-star max gear. So, so he's currently rank 1. He has a power of 49k, a little over 49k. He's running wedge lead with bigs. And there's Bistan. Okay, and you can see, you always know, here's how you spot a whale, okay? For us normal peons like myself and probably many of you viewing this, you know, we always have a tough time getting omega mats, okay? A whale has a problem getting purple mats, okay? So hashtag whale problems. So let's see, here's some little bit of the stats for Bistan. Yeah, Bistan's cool too because he is a pilot of a ship, so he does have a ship. So he kind of, you know, he's dual purpose there. And let's see this guy in action. Loading. There we go. Okay, so this is a pretty common arena team in the current meta. You're going to see Short Trooper in there, usually you know, in defense of a lot of these wedge bigs teams. Well, it didn't last very long there, but and then of course you're going to see a Lando lead or possibly a wedge lead. So in this case, they're doing Lando lead with Stormtrooper Han. You know, another pretty common character in the current meta. Taunting tank there for Rebel. Okay, so here we're going to get to see Frenzy in action. So there's Frenzy. Wow, they just smoked wedge. So Stormtrooper Han's just now taunting with 3 versus 5. So he just now taunted, even with the Lando lead. So that was about worthless. So he's gone. So Lando finally took his turn. Look at all those heal over times and buffs, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, well, they made pretty short work of that team. Okay, looks like he's fighting the number 3 guy here. So again, another very similar team. Same team pretty much to what we fought last time, but instead of Short Trooper, they put in Qui-Gon, which is pretty common. You'll see a lot of Qui-Gon people use him, you know, to dispel those taunts. But I don't think it matters whether you put in Qui-Gon or Short Trooper. It just looks like the initial onslaught of this team is pretty powerful. Okay, so he did remove that from Baze. So Qui-Gon did remove the taunt and retribution, so that's good. Okay, so frenzy up on Bistan. Okay, so what happened was that Baze, with his retribution there, you see his retribution buff, he called Chirrut as an ally and they just lit up Lando. Okay, so now, again, Stormtrooper Han is taunting. Way too late. So Stormtrooper Han is probably dead on this next hit. Yep, gone. Okay. And then there goes Qui-Gon. So he's it. So, wow. I mean, look at the amount of protection on those other characters. I mean, literally nothing has been removed from them. Baze has took all the damage. What little damage there was to take. Wow. Okay. So when we were thinking about these characters on paper, looking at these characters on paper, when we thought how tough they were, it looks like they're living up to those expectations. So here we go. This is a team that I was considering running, something similar to this. Now this team, though, they added in B2. I would have put in probably, I was thinking Royal Guard until we get Death Trooper here. So hopefully once the movie gets closer to release for Rogue One, we'll get Death Trooper added to the game. But I can see B2 as being a pretty annoying character to add to. Now, Dr. Nocard made a note about this last team. He said that he did not want to take B2 out. Obviously, normally we'd always take out B2 first. But he said he wanted to do a worst-case scenario just to see what it would be like, if this was maybe the AI controlling, or whatever, maybe... he's going up against, somebody's fighting him or attacking him, and he's on defense. So he wanted to see what it looked like with that. So he said he's not going to attack or kill B2 until the end. So let's see how good he fares. Now, they got a lot of buffs. So they got B2 and TIE Fighter Pilot, which will both remove those buffs. So we'll see how they stack up with those two characters. Okay, so here goes Vader, dropping the dot. And there goes, okay, so there goes the all their buffs. So Chirrut still has his heal over time. He got a heal over time back. Okay, so 3 versus 4 now. They did kill Bistan. They get those buffs back pretty quick. Look at all those heal over times popping on Baze. Okay, so Baze is not taunting now. Wow. Boom. Vader's gone. TIE Fighter Pilot's next, it looks like. Oh, they did take out Chirrut. Okay. Just not enough damage with B2. B2 is just not going to be able to pump out enough. And him taking away those buffs didn't really seem to have a huge factor in the outcome of this match. So worst case scenario, they still end it with 3 characters alive fighting B2 last. Wow, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Well, if you guys liked the video, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Dr. Nocard for sharing this video with us so we can take a look at this team in action. Also, I'll be getting that Millennium Falcon activation and Ships Arena gameplay he sent me up in the next day or two, so make sure you check back for that. But again, appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.